What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fantasy Scholars. Today I have two sell high players and two buy now players. I'm going to start off with a sell high player. We have Oldis Garcia. Now, Oldis Garcia has been very, very good this season. We're talking about the 24th ranked player in all of fantasy for most leagues. Now, he's off to a fantastic start. He has 10 home runs, hitting 289. He has an on base of 336. So why should we sell him right now? Well, you could get a very, very good player back. And what really concerns me about Oldis Garcia going forward is his strikeout rate. So in the minor leagues, he was striking out over 27% of the time. Keep in mind, he is a rookie this season. So he's just kind of getting out of the minor leagues, and he was striking out over 27% of the time. This season, he's striking out over 23% of the time. So that does concern me. Yes, he has phenomenal power, and he's going to get those home runs. But his average is 289, which is really nice. But I see that dipping down. I'm not saying he's going to, fade away or anything. I'm just saying you can get a player that you may feel more comfortable with and will be productive throughout the season. And you just feel like, they're going to be a very solid player. So I would definitely consider selling Oldis Garcia high right now. Up next for a buy now player, we have Patrick Corbin. Now, Patrick Corbin was off to a very rough start this season, but he's turned it around in the month of May. In the month of May, he has 20 innings pitched with a 2.70 ERA, 15 strikeouts, and 4 walks. He's looked very good in May. He's looking like a solid starting pitcher that most people expected him to be, and he's been throughout his career. Now, you could probably get him for a very cheap price considering his overall ERA is 6.19. And with some other starters just not looking that great, I think Patrick Corbin is a great guy to get onto your team. He's also in an NL East, which I would normally be scared of. You got the Braves and the Mets, and the Marlins are kind of on the rise, but they haven't been that great. So if you can get Patrick Corbin now for a decent price, he could be very productive for you. Up next, we have a sell high player in Marcus Simeon. Now, Marcus Simeon has looked very good this season. He's kind of surprising me. He was 2019. He was a third in the MVP voting, which is fantastic, obviously. But I just look out at his career. Looking at his career, he's not been that great. He's a career 255 hitter, and for a shortstop, that's pretty concerning. A career 255 hitter for a shortstop is very concerning. Last season, he hit 223, and people were probably thinking, he may have just regressed this season because he was so good in 2019. But he has a lot of alarming red flags. So only twice in his career, he's hit 20-plus home runs. He's played for 9 seasons now, and that's kind of interesting to see that he's only hit 20-plus home runs twice in his career. Now, he's also... he's also only played over 100 games 4 times in his career. Now, keep in mind, last year was a shorter season, but other than that, he has not really played over 100 games that much throughout his career. He's only hit over 75 plus RBIs twice in his career also. So he's historically not a phenomenal hitter and a guy that you can trade right now to kind of get a very productive player back. I also want to keep in mind that his strikeout rate is over 28%. Yeah, that's his career strikeout rate. So, yeah, he does strike out quite a bit. And this season, he actually also has a career strikeout rate over 28%. So Marcus Simeon is a guy you can kind of trade right now to get a very nice player back. And lastly, for a buy now player, we have Mookie Bats. Now, you're probably wondering, how the heck am I going to get Mookie Bats? He's a top 3 player, top 5 player, but this is the ideal time to get him. He's only hit 4 home runs this season. He's hitting 257, and this is a guy that you should definitely target if you want to bring in that top 5 player. And he's going to be very good throughout the season, I believe. This is kind of a weird fluke for him, and you need to take advantage of this because people could be freaking out right now. They're like, what is Mookie Betts doing? Is he going to be fine? And they may want to trade him. Now, I want to look at what Mookie Betts has done well this season to kind of say that, he's going to be fine throughout the season. And number one thing I look at is he has an on-base percentage of 366. last season when he was second in the MVP voting, he had the same exact on base percentage. He's still getting on base. He's still looking really good with doing that. And he only is striking out 17% of the time, which is actually pretty high for Mookie Bats. But I see that kind of coming back down. And he's still a Gold Glover, so he's going to be in that lineup every single day. He will heat up, and I would definitely target Mookie Bats if you're looking to bring in that top quality player. Thank you all for watching. More videos on the way.